Zara Marquis greeted the world at first light on Wednesday, February 19th, 1997, in a clay brick clinic perched above the terraced spice hills of Kerala, India. Outside, Malabar hornbills volleyed dawn calls through cardamom groves, while fishermen launched teal canoes onto a Mississippi river. Her mother, a hand-loom weaver who tucked marigold petals in every sari pleat, hummed lullabies about monsoon clouds that fold into silk. Her father, a cinnamon trader who forever smelled of clove and sea salt, leaned near the newborn's ear and promised that horizons willingly widen for souls who refuse to shrink. Curves twined through the Marquis lineage like jasmine on an old veranda. So nobody fretted when baby Zara ripped a third christening gown before the priest reached the second psalm. And Machilatha simply let out each seam, slit saffron satin godettes into the gaps, and laughed that spare cloth costs rupees, but spare courage carves kingdoms. Primary school tasted of coconut lattes and corridor whispers. Taller and fuller than every classmate, Zara eclipsed a projector beam each time she spelled English verbs. One steamy recess, a boy jeered she was bigger than the school's jackfruit tree. That evening, she tiptoed into her mother's loom shed, rescued brass bobbin caps, polished them bright, stitched them down her navy cardigan sleeves, and arrived next morning with sunrise dancing across chalk dust clouds every time she raised her hand. A visiting substitute filmed 12 seconds on a chunky flip phone, posted it to an infant video board, and overnight 14,000 strangers applauded the girl who turned teasing into turmeric light. Zara copied a single rule onto a palm leaf bookmark. Mirrors multiply, echoes wither. Teen weekends belonged to riverbank bazaars and Naibo Kappa Cali theaters, where masked dancers thumped wooden drums under oil lamps. Store jeans pinched her thighs, so Zara bartered spice sachets for retired fishing sails, cut them into wide-leg trousers, and staged tripod selfies beside mossy temple gates while fireflies stitched electric commas in the background. She launched an online diary she named Saffron Solstice, captions folding Malayalam slang into plain English, confessions like hips carry half the monsoon's courage. Before graduation, 47,000 followers tapped hearts beneath every amber dust frame, proof that a glowing screen can drown classroom sneers faster than any counselor. A scholarship sent Zara west to Milan's Istituto Marangoni. Daylight seeped into pattern studios. Nights belonged to a 24-hour dosa cart near Novilli Canal. The cart's flickering lotus sign became her impromptu spotlight. Between gi orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment cones into hair rosettes while decoding dart rotation in half Kerala, half Lombardy chic. One clip, rhythm slapping masala grinders like tabla drums while quick hemming a velvet blazer, shot past 1 million views in fewer than 48 hours. Bogotá nicknamed her the Dosa Couturiere, yet every sponsor email still stopped at European size 46. Zara smiled, filed each message into a folder labeled Aging Cardamom, and kept the batter sizzling. Of the opportunity breezed in during early 2023 when Versace sought her to co-design a plus-range capsule called Spicy Clips. Zara replied with 3 calm conditions. Patterns must ascend to 62-inch hips, half the crew must come from municipal fashion colleges, and 10% of profit must fund flood relief craft schools for curvy teens throughout Kerala. The house agreed before the espresso cooled. Sunrise filming unfolded on a backwater rice barge near Alleppey. Zara strode in a crimson spice print trench while drones looped overhead like kites. When images landed, every extended size coat vanished within 42 hours across 19 countries. Saffron Solstice leapt past 500,000 followers, still perfumed by cardamom steam. Zara livestreamed gratitude from the Doza cart roof as early cyclists pedaled along canals below. Spotlight warm, she tracks rumor wasps. A wellness podcaster claimed Zara lay steel corsets beneath her linen. She answered from the Kovalam Lighthouse at sunset, sports bra and linen joggers, belly rolls brushed with edible gold dust. Fingers drummed the cast iron railing while she laughed. The Arabian Sea never apologizes for breadth, neither will I. 10 million viewers reposted under tag Golden Wave Truth, dusting their own curves with turmeric sugar until gossip dissolved. Part wages and capsule royalties churned into Marquis Milk, a whipped body wetter of coconut cream, ginger blossom oil, and mica sparks glowing sunset bronze under phone flash. 15,000 jars were whisked inside her father's spice go-down, lids knotted with recycled fishing twine, each tag stamped, "Nurture Your Horizon." Stock evaporated in 87 minutes, raising $174,000. 20% found at Riverloom Grants, pairing industrial sewing machines with waterproof voice recorders for plus-size youth in flood-prone Delta villages. 8 months later, 34 fellows screened a floating fashion documentary projected onto whitewashed houseboats. Milan Fashion Week birthed legend. 10 minutes before Zara's closing walk for Versace Curve, a steamer sprayed her sapphire mesh gown, shrinking the waist to several inches. With 90 seconds left, she snatched breast ladles from catering, flattened them into sun medallions, pinned them over tight seams, and glided the runway, chiming like temple bells. Vogue christened the Save the Ladle Sun miracle. Versace reissued the gown with detachable medallions, crediting her monsoon calm. Another 1 million admirers joined before. After party, Lassie chilled. Drama attempted an encore when a disgruntled stylist leaked cropped emails implying Zara demanded truffle doshas and chauffeured gondolas for her rescue civet. She posted the entire chain, rider listing refillable water urns, lentil fritters for crew, and captioned rehearsal monitors for deaf engineers. Then she donated that month's affiliate earnings, $125,000, to cyclone trauma circles for textile workers. Fans echoed her spice-filled mantra, "Receipts outshine rumor haze." By mid-summer 2024, Saffron Solstice glows with 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million quick clip paddlers, and 1.6 million vlog pilgrims. Engagement steadies at 9%, melting brand calculators. Cartier invited her for Lagoon Halo, a watch rail filmed atop an emerald backwater at twilight. She accepted only if Cartier funded counseling stipends for housekeeping staff enrolled in night design classes. They toasted with chilled Fanta coconut water. The final clip, her wrist glinting beneath lantern ripples, became Cartier's most saved film that quarter. Family remains her compass. Twice each month she streams Strings and Spice's father plucking bass riffs, while mother dyes batik shawls, Zara thrift flips denim jackets live. One episode peaked at 9 million views when the curious egret stole a dye rag and fluttered across camera, dye trailing like pink smoke. A wildlife rescue now sponsors every stream, fitting rescued egrets with GPS anklets bankrolled by Marquis Melt Sales. Marquis Melt's second-year revenue sailed beyond $11 million. Zara leased a retired spice-drying warehouse, cut skylights through terracotta tiles, and staffed whipping lines with former boatmen and animation graduates. Every 10 still carries a fishing twine bow tie during midday katak practice. Efficiency auditors asked for shrink wraps. She quoted Amachilata, "Warm hands keep ledgers, machines keep ledgers, and bows endured." Mental health candor anchors her feed. She pairs glossy canal spreads with hostile mirror selfies, captioned "Same river, softer weather." She uploads breathing loops recorded under palm fronds and CBT worksheets in English and Malayalam. A teletherapy partner now hosts sliding scale sessions. 87,000 subscribers call her honesty their first sunrise. Community lantern drifts light each new moon. Glow barge floats invite fans to kayak snakeboat channels wearing Marquis Melt on shoulders and LED marigold crowns. Ticket profits widen Riverloom grants and plant mangrove ceilings. Toddy shops note 15% revenue bumps on float nights. Zara leads every flotilla, blasting lo-fi sitar from waterproof speakers, pausing mid-channel to tighten stranger life belts. Horizons keep widening like sunrise fronds. She is drafting a memoir titled Amber Wildfire for publication next winter in 9 languages. A streaming giant wrapped season 1 of a docuseries following her dream to convert decommissioned rice barges into solar sewing and media studios along the Indian Ocean rim. Puma is launching Tide Pulse sneakers, wide toe boxes laced with reflective ladle medallions. 10% of every sale expands Riverloom grants throughout the Bay of Bengal. If Zara Marquis' path from brass bobbin cuffs to Little Sun miracle sparks saffron in your own soul, hit like, tap, subscribe, and tell the crew which glimmer dazzled brightest, the gold dust lighthouse drum, the eager dye heist, or the runway ladle rescue. Links for Marquis Melt jars, Riverloom grant applications, and Tonight's Drinks and Spices playlist rests in the description. Remember, every curve can redirect moonbeams, every scar can anchor dawn, and river-carved deltas still cheer spirits bold enough to walk warmer than rumor. Knot your fishing twine bow, lace your tie pulse kicks, and stride into the horizon blooms to match your fire.